right. Where do we go? Where do we go? Okay, Bill. Really want to thank you for the podcast. It has helped me tremendously in getting through one of the hardest times of my life. Well, thank you very much. I won't drag it out too much, but basically, my wife and I had a daughter, and 2 years later, we ended up with triplets too. Wow, it was brutally hard. Yeah, dude. You know what sucks when you get the triplets? It not only is it brutally hard, but it's not quite hard enough to make the fucking local news and have people send you money for your fucking health insurance. You know? What is that magic number? It's got to be at least 4, if not 5. And then people give a shit. But if you have 8, they resent you. Okay. I discovered I get panic and anxiety attacks from the sound of the babies screaming. And the worries of 4 little kids gives me 3-day-long anxiety attacks over the smallest things. I slipped into a serious depression for about a year. The market destroyed our savings. Jesus Christ, dude. This sounds like the beginning of one of those fucking sad basic cable movies. Soon after the triplets' second birthday, during Father's Day weekend in early summer, the wife tells me she isn't really in love with me anymore. Father's Day weekend, she says that. What the fuck? She also has taken off her wedding ring just to see if I would notice. Well, I didn't. I was a bit more worried about surviving each day with 4 kids screaming all day, screaming all day long and living on 4 hours of sleep for the previous 2 years. Yeah, that's that classic woman thing where they don't say what's on their mind. Is they send you what they say. They send signals. And all these fucking dumb cunts who host these shows on TV, what do they say? Yeah, women send signals all the time and guys don't see them. Why are you sending signals? Are you fucking mute? Say what the problem is. Stop sitting over in the corner of the living room fucking flashing a flashlight at me. Like I know Morse code or whatever the fuck that is. What is that called when the Navy ships would do the light thing? Is that Morse code with the light? I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm not happy in my marriage, so you fucking slide your ring off. You know what I mean? I barely notice when you get a fucking haircut. I got 4 fucking babies over here. You fucking... Ugh. Thank God I'm not married. Thank God. Thank God. Okay, let's plow ahead here. All right. So I take the warning seriously, and I get my ass in gear. Okay, now in defense of her, if you were like really, going through a depression and shutting down, I don't know if you weren't helping with the kids, that would also put some tension on it. See, look at me, trying to be a little fair and balanced, just like Fox News. So I take the warning seriously, and I get my ass in gear. I needed that shake-up since wallowing in depression is easy, but getting out of it is very tough. Taking on depression and anxiety to save my marriage of 10 years and keep my family together was what made me take it seriously and succeeded. I worked hard all summer to get my life back in order. I was doing much better. On September 11th, great day, I know, she tells me she went on a date. She had serious feelings for the guy. She had been seeing him for a while. They worked together at school. Rather than get mad or freak out, my first words were, I forgive you, since all I wanted was to save my kids from divorced parents. The first 2 years with the triplets were rough on her too, so I tried to be understanding. All right, so you're being a good guy here. All right, I wanted to live with my kids more than anything, even if it was killing me because of the stress. She agreed to go to counseling and try to fix things. All right, so they go to a marriage counselor. But he says, all for naught. She never wanted to fix things. She was still seeing the guy the whole time we were fixing things, in air quotes. And she just wanted to be able to say she did what she could before divorcing me. It was all just to ease her conscience 2 weeks after our 11th anniversary in February. I get it. It's over. Since she's never coming back to me, we talked about it. And she admitted she was going to request a trial separation in the spring anyway. On September 11th, yes, again, 1 year to the day, the divorce was final. I'll be drinking heavily that day, the rest of my life, you can be sure. Now I get calls from the kids bawling their eyes out. Sorry, everybody, I know this is bumming you out. bawling their eyes out because they miss me and want to live with me, and why won't I move back? Jesus Christ, what a phone call. All right, the triplets are about to turn 4, and the older child is about to turn 6. I would love to tell them, I can't move back because your mom is a lying, cheating, skank whore. And she left me for that guy, Kevin, who comes over now, who's 10 years younger than her, who also teaches at her school. But she is a good mom to them, and I don't want them to hate her mother. I'll do the hating. See, this guy's a good guy, and I bet a lot of women will listen to this shit. You know, right off the bat, they women stick together. I don't know why they do that. They would, when he called her a lying, cheating skank whore, I bet a good 30% of the women who listened to that were actually like, well, the reason why she did it was because you were in a depression, you were helping the kids. That's why she went out and sucked another cock. Yeah, let that roll around your feminine brain for half a fucking second. You like how I create arguments? For all I know, 100% of women are agreeing with me on this one. Anyways, let's plow ahead here. Now I would like to thank you for all your comedy. I discovered your podcast soon after I moved out, and every one of them has made my computer work better. You've eased my anxiety. All right, let's get to underrated. I do, and I appreciate all the compliments, but it's just weird for me to sit here reading what a great fucking dude I am. Let me tell you why you're awesome, Bill. I don't want to read these people. They just send them to me, and I'm doing it for the fans. Anyways, he says, what the fuck is it? Now, for the not-so-mushy part. Good, we got past all the compliments. Please rip my cold and distant ex-wife a new one. Could you just call her a cunt one time on your show for me? Yeah, I could do that, but I really think it goes without saying. You know what I mean? Put it this way, if they made a 2010 cunt calendar, she would be January, to kick it off. Just to kick it off, let you know what you were in store for. There you go. All right, question number 2. Hey, Bill, I'm a regular listener and first-time writer. I need your advice on something. I'm 26 years old, and I was together with a lady for close to a year and a half. Before dating her, I was pretty much a dog. Your typical man-whore type. No, I know nothing about that. I'd basically bang anything with a skirt on it. Well, don't ever go to Scotland. Thank you. I'll be here all week. But this girl was different. I knew her for a while before we started dating, and we were amazing friends. Anyways, I won't blab on too much. But dating her was great. Her relationship with her dad was good, so she didn't have any issues and shit. But like in the middle of the relationship, I noticed her coworker would be extra flirty with her and stuff. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. If this was a TV show, they would introduce that, and then they would go to commercial. And you'd be like, oh, but I want to see what's going to happen. Well, here we go. We're back from commercial. I always told her how it made me uncomfortable and shit that the dude always tried to get with her and stuff. Wait, I thought this was a woman. Oh, I immediately assumed it was a woman. I wanted this to be this is a guy. Oh, that's extra, oh, Jesus. Ah, Jesus Christ. These goddamn fucking women. What did she do to you, sir? Do I really got to read this? Do I even need to read this? You're totally loving her. You're complete fucking friends with her, and then she's flirting with this guy's flirting with her too much, and all of a sudden now you're not going out with her. Oh, God, these goddamn motherfuckers. All right, let's plow ahead. I just needed to regroup. So anyway, I told her how it made me uncomfortable and shit that the dude was always trying to get with her and stuff, but she always assured me that she didn't like the dude and she doesn't respect guys like that who hit on girls even though they are taken. But is she telling the guy to leave her alone? Oh, Jesus Christ. A couple of months passed, and then an incident happened. She was at an office party, and according to her, the dude got super drunk and kissed her. Anyways, this happened on a weekend and came clean about it the next day. Her excuse was that he got drunk and kissed her, so it wasn't her fault, and that she didn't kiss him back, so it means there's nothing there. Of course, I didn't listen to that bullshit, and I dumped her within 10 minutes of being told of that. Time out a second. I'm going to give you some applause. There you go. Exactly. I don't buy into that crap that she didn't kiss him back, because in my head, it's like she's saying, oh, he had his dick in me, but I didn't fuck him back, so it's okay. Thank you, sir. I don't even need to answer this. You got your head right where you need to be. When has a guy ever said, oh, honey, don't worry, I didn't kiss her back, and gotten away scot-free? If a guy said that, he would have had the shit kicked out of him by his girl. I remember the old Uninformed episode where you and Joe were talking about Michael Richards to some PR guy, and Joe said the problem with the whole situation is that Michael Richards squirmed when he was apologizing and didn't just own up to his fault. That's why he wasn't forgiven. And that's the logic I use here, that if she just owned up to it, that the dude kissed her, I could deal with it better than her saying she didn't kiss him back, so I should be okay with it. Okay, and he goes, oh my God, I'm basing my relationship decision on what Joe DeRosa says. I think I've hit a new low. Anyway, not to make this email too long, but 3 months since we broke up, and I'm not really sure if it was the right decision. My gut said I did the right thing, but I'm questioning it. Dude, you're questioning it because you love this girl on some level, and because you're lonely and you're going through this shit. But dude, fuck that. All right? No offense, but that bitch was disrespecting you from day one when that bullshit was happening. This guy's drunk. How did your lips do? What did he fucking run across the room like a Superman punch, but with his lips sticking out? And she was talking to somebody else and came over and kissed. He was drunk. What, dude, what led up to the kiss? What the fuck were they talking about? They were talking about shit that leads up to a kiss. And your fucking goddamn whore of an ex-girlfriend sat there in that fucking moment, letting her pussy get a little bit wet, but not really fucking doing it. Fuck her, dude. I'm telling you right now, that was the tip of the goddamn iceberg. That's the lock the door test to the 10th fucking power if you ever saw Bronx Tale. That's it right there. You 100% made the right fucking decision. You're still a young guy. There's a better one coming your way who won't be fucking flirting with some dick at work and accidentally getting kissed. And you think that that's the only thing that happened? That he accidentally just kissed her and that's where the fuck it stopped? He didn't accidentally brush against one of her titties? Fuck that, dude. You did the right thing. Football season's coming. All that money you would have spent on her, go get yourself a dish and get the fucking NFL package. You deserve it. All right? Go on YouTube, learn how to cook a perfect steak on a hibachi, and enjoy your fucking team for 16 games. I'm telling you, let her fade the fuck away and get yourself a decent woman. Good for you, sir. I applaud you. I applaud you for the fucking decision you just made there. That was like, it was like in gymnastics when you just stick the fucking landing, 10.0, it's over. Give him the gold medal. You did the right thing. Fuck her. All right? That's just the loneliness. You'll find another good one. Good ones are hard to find, so it's going to take longer than 3 months. Okay? But the last thing you want to do, it's over. The trust is gone. It's fucking over. All right? If you ever think of going back to or re-listen to this part of the fucking podcast, it ends at 49 minutes, 53 seconds. So fast forward to that and rewind to whatever, fucking 2 minutes. Ah, Jesus Christ. You didn't kiss him back. Yeah, you didn't kick him in the balls either or yell rape. How the fuck did he kiss you? Oh, that's fucking great. You dumped her. Good. I hope she learns a lesson. She probably won't.